Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Kody and Robyn to blame for Meri Brown's transformation into a monster? Meri Brown, the star of Sister Wives Season 18, may seem like an unexpected villain, but her flaws have made her the worst version of herself. Her one-sided romance with Kody Brown has left her with invisible psychological wounds. Though there are undoubtedly human monsters with greater heartlessness, such as Amy Elliott Dunn from Gone Girl or the frigid assassin Villanelle from Killing Eve, Meri is not one of those people. Wives of sisters, Meri Brown doesn't shoot from the hip because she would rather be liked than despised. She appears feeble, as if she lacks the will to fight. Meri, unlike Alice's Queen of Hearts in Wonderland, won't yell, "off with their heads," when she crosses herself. Rather than that, she will insult her adversaries on Instagram without ever naming them. Meri would be the queen of cryptic Instagram posts if she were a princess. Not all villains are aggressive or petty. Like Meri, some of them sin in really subtle ways. Meri wants to be the cool girl, therefore she won't voice her opinions. She might be really into pretending to be Robyn's buddy for this reason. Of course, Meri might be serious, but how likely is it? Robyn is a more obvious villain, and Christine Brown and Janelle are aware of her lack of integrity. Why then does Meri spend time with Kody's preferred wife? She confides in her, but why? Perhaps Meri isn't quite that innocent. In order to accomplish her objectives, Robyn moves the other ladies around the chessboard like pawns. Maybe Meri likes being a lady-in-waiting if she can't be the queen. Being near King Kody's true love may make Meri feel more significant because Robyn is the force behind the kingdom. Robyn and Meri's friendship is strange and improper. Meri has been humiliated by Robyn on multiple times. Is Robyn really required to sit across from Kody at every family gathering? Is it necessary for her to subtly remind Kody to treat Meri with more kindness? Using the Alice in Wonderland metaphor once more, Robyn is a true Red Queen. Sure, she cries and whispers too loudly to get her way instead of giving commands, but she succeeds. Meri follows Robyn, as though trying to catch a glimpse of her strength, even though she finds her sulky manner irritating. It can only have one queen, so it won't. Everyone is aware of it. Why is Meri, a purportedly well-mannered fan of LuLaRoe, a villain like Robyn? It's her dishonesty. Meri genuinely enjoys maintaining harmony, and she achieves so by seeming fake. Most likely, she despises Robyn. Perhaps she's not even completely aware of that. Maybe she tells herself that Robyn is her trustworthy and endearing bestie. But Meri knows what she's doing. Deep down, there's no doubt about that. Meri might be treated with more respect if she were more forthright like Christine, who said that she wouldn't befriend Robyn and couldn't trust her. She currently frequently has a tragicomic, Eeyore-like presence on the show. She always appears depressed and never speaks out for herself. Ultimately, it all boils down to pretending to be nice. Meri's dark side stems from her constant portrayal of the hopeless and long-suffering brown lady. Since nobody is flawless, including Meri, nobody can ever be sweet all the time. Living with Kody was hardly romantic, not even in the early days of Sister Wives. It's not shocking, then, that Meri sought something more. But her disastrous catfish affair turned out to be a huge hit on reality TV. Love is a losing game, as Amy Winehouse sings, especially when you're a straight woman flirting with a woman who's posing as a man. It's unfortunate that Meri trusted someone and was burned. Though she could have been more careful, it's not her fault. The actual issue here is that her relationship with Kody, the ultra-patriarch, was destroyed by her infidelity. He simply wasn't able to put her actions behind him. She holds him responsible for everything, even though she deceived him. It's unethical to hold him responsible for everything. It's not right. He really is bad. He boasts about their romantic tension, but he also favors Robyn, which he later denies doing. He's terrifying. He hasn't, however, officially cheated on Meri. Technically, even if it was more of an emotional affair, she has cheated on him. In order to be just and morally upright, Meri needs to own up to her part in ruining their relationship. Rather, she posts vague and often cryptic messages portraying him as the Antichrist. Everyone is aware that Robyn is the only wife Kody treats badly. But in this instance, he might have had good reasons to turn away from Meri. Maybe he thought he would never be able to trust her again. With whom then did Meri cheat? Who is this woman that tricked Meri and made her look bad in front of the entire world? Did this woman harbor resentment towards her? Were they dating someone else or the same man? The scenario as a whole is really bizarre. Meri was led to believe in a fake reality by a pathological liar. That individual didn't seem to be a scorned woman or anything like that, despite having definite stalker-esque traits. Probably all the woman wanted was attention or the cheap thrill of pulling pranks on someone. As can be seen here, Meri opened up about the controversy in an interview with the proprietor of the Backwoods Barbie YouTube channel. Jackie Overton is the name of this woman. She comes out as sociopathic because it takes a lot of conscience to deceive someone for an extended period of time. She was in the movie as Sam. Meri overcame it, but Sam might still be the kind of person who will go to any lengths to make a connection, amuse themselves, or whatever. Jackie's reasons shouldn't be highlighted extensively on television. Meri's life was tampered with by a nasty lady named her. She contributed to her marriage disintegrating. Although Jackie's creepiness is rather shocking, nobody should place a large wager on her feeling regret. It's difficult to ever trust someone who lies as much as Jackie did. For years, Meri's enigmatic posts were shared widely. They were eye-catching at times, but most of the time, they were just boring. Meri is really into affirmations, as you can see. Generally speaking, when someone is truly happy, they aren't sharing a lot of information that is blatantly directed towards other people on social media. They merely exist. Again, villains can be evil because they have faults, including insecurity, which is why Meri's cryptic posts sound insecure. Meri stated in this post, "Is she implying that Kody defined her identity? She must possess more strength than that. It need not matter what someone who mistreated her emotionally for years thinks of her. It's the viewpoint that ought to be the least important of all. Kody needs to deal with his difficulties. The season is unraveling him. Off-screen, though, he's not an issue for her. She's now an independent woman. Her self-perception need to be founded in her achievements and the way she handles other people. It never ought to be about Kody." During her catfish struggle, Meri had to endure a great deal. There were extreme strangeness vibes, akin to that of a single white female. Jackie appeared to be a stalker because the catfish revealed false information about themselves while obtaining details about Meri's life. For Meri's catfish to get so ingrained in her life, she must have been an obsession. Fortunately, Jackie now gives Meri space. Meri's cautiousness after that makes sense, but a lot of time has gone since the bizarre catfish caused mayhem, so Meri ought to be happy. The Sister Wives star should stop dwelling on the past and instead concentrate on the things she loves doing. Life moves on. Meri fakes happiness on the internet, but inevitably a hint of nostalgia seeps in. Her inability to move on can be seen in the cryptic posts. She makes mention of Kody without confronting him. She seems to be stuck in the past. Meri doesn't change over the years, despite no longer being a sister wife and being alone. Meri feels self-pitying. Her indirect approaches are a little bit deceptive, and she's not the most direct person. If she went after Kody instead of subtly criticizing him, she could feel happy. That is a somewhat flimsy form of self-expression. It's a cowardly escape route.